Good evening. We'll stand and say the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by 15 seconds of silence.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Roll call.
Chad Melinda,
Here.
Bill Niemeyer,
Here.
Terry Reed,
Here.
Ryan Hartley,
Here.
and Ethan Maple.
Here.
Thank you. Public comments, 3-minute time limit per person for items on the agenda only. Nope. Okay. Accounts payable vouchers. Do I have a motion to approve as presented APVs 26781 through 26735?
I will make a motion to approve APVs 26781 through 26735 as presented in our backup materials.
I'll second that motion.
Motion approved and seconded. Any discussions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried to approve APVs 26781 through 26735. Adoption of minutes. Do I have a motion to approve as presented the town council minutes from August 7th, 2024?
I'll make that motion.
Thank you.
I'll second.
Thank you. Motion approved and seconded. Any discussions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried to approve the town council meeting minutes from August 7th, 2024. No old business, new business. Club Mobile Race, Pack 254 on 9/28.
Hi, I'm Jason Southgate. My wife's Carissa. I'm the Cub Master for Pack 254. What we're wanting to do is basically shut down Vintner, which is already shut down.
Done.
And
Yeah.
use that to run our Cub mobiles down. It's a little get together we try to do every year. It's a fun, exciting event. Kids love it. Even some of the people that live right there, they even come watch it. They love it. We do have permission from the county commissioners. We did go to their meeting and they did approve it. Gary Poole also approved us to use the bridge as long as we don't have any automobiles on it. So what we'd like to do is go ahead and have permission from you guys also to close everything down so we can hold our event.
And what time?
Time is going to be, it's on September 28th from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Wow.
Is that 8 to 12 or 12 to 8?
12 to 8.
Steve, do we think there's any chance that the bridge will be open before then?
No, it's a zero chance.
Okay, well, and I was, not that it would matter, because, we've done this in the past, and it certainly is a worthy cause. I just didn't know if there was any hope on the horizon that quickly. No.
I talked to Gary today, and that seemed like,
Okay.
No.
yeah.
Based on the current traffic pattern, do we have to do anything with North Street?
You probably have to block it at Mill.
Do we have to, I mean, I would assume that we'd have to block North Street as well, going on to 450, right?
I'm trying to remember how we did it in the past.
Well, in the
I think they had
I've actually got a picture
straw.
of what we'd be closing down.
Oh,
Is what we did before.
well, there you go.
Yeah, I think they had straw.
Yeah,
at
ran
both
straw
ends.
on both sides across.
Basically,
Um,
the bridge right
the,
here.
right now, that's how everybody gets around.
Probably right here.
Right.
But again,
We
that
line
got
the
shut
whole
down
road
there
up to
last
the-
year.
it's,
So this is open?
Yeah, that will actually be open.
Okay.
You want me to make copies for all of you?
It's basically from the top of the bridge
Yeah,
down
top of
to
the bridge down to like where the first street is, where the house.
Where North Street is.
yeah.
So you-
Usually goes a little past that.
Stop
You know,
it.
they
Traffic
usually
is
put
still-
somebody out at the entrance to Cypher Creek to make sure nobody's coming in. And then last year, I think they had a cop car there and then another one
Yeah.
on North.
Yeah, I think there's usually firemen or two out there and emergency vehicles blocking. So is this gonna be an 8-hour event? Because typically it
That does
doesn't
seem
run.
long.
It's never run,
We've never ran it that long.
it's usually earlier in the,
Yeah,
earlier in the morning.
that's why I was asking. Eight
Because of
8 in the
the-
morning to 12 made sense. That's why.
Right, but 12, I think we're going 12, I wouldn't even say 8 till 8
Mhm.
o'clock. But we're doing it that way because of all your youth sports that are going on. And we don't want to, we're trying to get as many people as we can to come and see it. Instead of not showing up because of football or soccer or baseball or whatever.
I'd feel a lot more
That's why we're
comfortable
holding it a little bit later than normal.
not having access to North Street off of 450. Can we do that?
Well, then I have to back all the way up to, well.
They can
one of
go
the
down-
Subdivisions,
Bridgewood
They-
Boulevard through,
they go through Bridgewood, but I'd have to, barricade it
Yeah.
after that.
Couldn't they just, if they got down to there, couldn't they just swing back around, what is that, Maple? It's one of my favorite streets in town.
Really? Why?
Town's got a maple.
Whatever you've got to do, I would feel more comfortable
I'll take a
making
look at
sure
the
there's
map
no
and then-
access to Cypher, or to 450 on North.
Let's start by saying we support this 100%. The current bridge outage is creating unique traffic patterns, but I think making sure that we create a plan internally. And what you're saying is really we'd send them down west, north?
Well,
If they
typically
came down
would
that
go-
way and tried to get on Fourth? If
typically
they came from 52, up
from
Depot.
52,
yeah. Because if they're coming south on 450, you're going to turn them on Bridgewood, right? That's the easy traffic pattern there.
Yeah.
The question is, there's a lot of people now that go Depot to north, so really we'd have to our traffic deviation would be basically saying you can't go on east north, you need to go on west north to go around back into get on Stonehaven to Bridgewood.
Have we closed north in the past?
Mm-hmm.
honestly, I don't remember.
Last year we did.
They closed North Street?
Yep.
Okay.
it's, when is it, 9/28, I'll take a look at the map and draw up a little detour and.
Yeah, I say we, if we support it, just have them work with Steve on a traffic pattern.
Yeah.
And
so
we could-
make a motion?
Yes, motion to approve PAC 254 to use the bridge for the soapbox derby on 9/28
And just to coordinate the details with Steve.
and to coordinate the details with Steve.
Yep.
I'll second that motion.
Okay. Motion approved and seconded. Any discussion, further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried to approve the soapbox derby on 9/28.
Hope you have a successful event.
Okay.
We can put it on our new town website so that
Yes.
people know. And
Got it.
at the top, there's banners for alerts.
Yes.
So it would be a great opportunity to say, hey, during this time, there are new deviations to the normal traffic pattern.
And if you sign up for the email alert, you will get an email about
You
that.
will get a lot of emails about it.
Okay.
Legal updates.
No?
I have no legal updates.
Okay. Department reports. Jim?
Two things, Starbucks will be opening up, looks like on the 26th. I went there today with the fire department, and the health department came at 2 o'clock. Yeah, and we've got a really nice store on the inside, it's very large. I think it's actually one of the first stores that like this, because the dough comes fresh versus the things already made, so they got like ovens and things like that back there. It's gonna be nice, I think it'd be like I said, another good gathering place here in town. Terry, you asked that I looked into getting a proposal for the Nichols building, and I went to Wells Masonry, and for the west side of that building to restore it back to, was $42,580. So, you know, that's something that, you know, maybe it might be an RDC, you know, project in the future. Maybe it's a fundraiser. This, you know, it's a pretty, I've got a lengthy contract here to let you look at, so.
Well, you said you had a quote a couple years ago
Yeah,
about that same price.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was when we were doing the Stellar. Yeah. I think on the Stellar grant, we were gonna try to do the whole building at that time.
Okay. Thank you for getting that
Yeah,
information.
yep.
Steve?
Not really, aside from community crossings. I noticed they had their locates in Crystal Heights for the 88 curb ramp, so I look for them to contact me and be starting probably within the next week and a half. The project roll.
Do you know how long that will take?
Curb ramps typically, depends on the crew, a week to a week and a half. Then the milling or the HMA patching I'm doing on Gym Road, booger up that road for 2 or 3 days. I'll make sure that goes really quick. And then the crack seal and Hardy Farm shouldn't take more than a day or two.
Okay.
So 2-3 weeks total for the whole project.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Thank you. You have a lot going around town. And speaking of a lot going on, Bob?
Yeah. So we're trying to catch any of these side streets we can with this detour we got going on, and we field a lot of phone calls, so we're kind of being spread thin. So we're not always on 52 anymore. Now we're on North Street. Now we're on Depot Street. We're over here on Vintner. And if any of you see any need somewhere else, please let me know, because we're trying to be a little bit of everywhere. But the bridge is definitely rough. And then August 8th, we had IMPD ran a pursuit out this direction. It was actually their violent tactical unit. They had a controlled drug buy from a serious violent felon who was selling drugs, selling guns, and he got scared while it was happening, took off, and probably about 10 to 12 IMPD cars chased the car towards town, right about the time school was getting ready to let out. We were very fortunate, myself and 3 of my other officers were able to get in place. We were able to use what they call stop sticks or tire deflation devices. I had a gentleman on 89 miles an hour coming into town out by the Lions Club. We had 3 successful hits on his tires, flattened all 4 of his tires. So we went from 89 miles an hour down to about 20 miles an hour by the time he was going through town. And the IMPD officer was able to do a successful pit maneuver, get him stopped, took him into custody without any injuries or anyone in town hurt, and no light poles were destroyed. So,
Wow, what a win.
It was well done, yes. I was very proud of the guys. They did a great job. So see the guys again, kudos to our officers. They're doing fabulous work out there.
Thank you to you and your team.
I seen the video. It was awesome.
It's something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Might have been a little shaky myself.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube.
It might be.
Facebook.
It's been around.
Send it
Bob
to you.
did bring up light poles, so I apologize, but I do have small claims court. I think it's next week. Bill, is that something you might want to go with me to, or?
Just tell me when, I'll be happy to.
Yeah, it's for the light pole that guy hit that says he didn't hit, so.
You didn't want me to go?
Yeah,
Everybody's invited.
everybody's invited. Bill might have, he might have been in court a few more times, maybe.
1 or 2. Thank you.
Yvonne?
Actually, don't have anything.
Public comments, 5 minutes, any topic. Okay. Oh, Council council comments. Terry Reed.
You could go first this
Wait a
time.
minute.
Yeah,
This is
Change
rigged.
things up.
I'm speechless. I don't have anything right now. I'll listen to
She will at
everybody
the
else.
end and just say,
I know.
That was her one chance. Put it back at the bottom. That was her one chance. Put it back at the bottom.
Like the church box, right? Next week.
All right, Ethan.
The only thing I have is September's council chat, so that'll be September 6th at 8 a.m. Friday 8 a.m. if any of my council members would like to join me. We've been invited to Smoke and Barrel, which is starting Breakfast at the Barrel, and that's going to be kind of a sneak peek to that opportunity for our town. And so 8 a.m. at Smoke and Barrel on September 6th, if anybody wants to join me.
I'll volunteer.
It's a tough gig.
Well, and you know, I have to travel so far.
I know, it's rough. All right, I will put you down for that one. Thank you.
Thank you, Bill.
That is all I have.
And Ethan. Ryan.
Very proud of the police department. I know you guys are working your tail off, and that couldn't have went any better. I actually listened to it on my work radio while it was happening. So very proud of the work you guys did. Striping on 500 West will be happening, I'm hoping within the next week. They started on 600 North and have been working their way down. So they're trying to get that project wrapped up, but hopefully the striping on 500 West will be done soon. And I think that's all I have.
Are they going to do striping on 400 South? Will they ever do that?
400 South.
They're by preserves.
Um,
I don't know if they ever do it, but if there's such a drop off that it just.
There's going to be a bridge replacement coming up there. I think it's next year. We're going to be replacing that bridge. So I probably won't stripe that until after that bridge replacement's done, just because a lot of that's going to get tore up.
Okay. Thank you. Mr. Melinda.
If you have any government financial questions, make sure to talk to Ethan about it. I know we talked about it last time, but I think September 6th, him and Bill are going to hold a class.
See, that's why I thought you
Well,
were going to
don't
go.
so they're really under fire. But no, that's awesome. I'm excited for Smoke and Barrel there. I forgot what the Music on Depot. If nobody's been there, it's a really cool event. My family and I walked to Frosty Boy and came around the corner and forgot it was even going on, and then it was such a cool gathering. Ended up swinging by with the kids for a little bit, but it's a really cool opportunity. I know there's a lot going on in town, and things like shutting down areas or slowing down areas and shutting off roads for the town is the right thing to do. So we appreciate everybody working through those things because it really makes New Pal. So appreciate everybody who's here and who's listening online. I know we have a large following on our YouTube page, but yeah, thanks everybody.
Thank you. Bill.
Gee, my opportunity to go last. I really don't have much to say other than, along with Music on Depot, just another suggestion. This Friday evening is the first home high school football game. And I'll tell you what, you walk into those stands and you will see a sea of spectators. And it's really neat to see that the community shows up for the football game. So everybody's cordially invited to the first football game this Friday evening.
What time?
I don't know, 7?
7.
They're ranked.
So are we.
Oh, yeah.
Good point.
That's
Okay.
all I have.
Thank you very much, everyone. Do I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
I'll make a motion that we adjourn.
I will
I'll
second.
Okay.
Ryan second.
Ryan got it.
Okay, motion carried. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Meeting adjourned.